Okay, so I am going to invite you to come down onto your back with your knees bent. So this practice is to help bring up your energy and to counteract maybe feeling a little bit depressed or heavy. It's meant to lift up your energy and to help you to hopefully feel a little bit more engaged in life. So we're going to start on our backs with our knees bent and your feet off the floor. And so as you're laying here, you might have your hands on your thighs or down at your sides. And if it's more comfortable, you can start with your feet on the floor. And just take a few long, smooth breaths. Inhale and exhale. Feeling where your body connects to the floor. If you like breathing in, nose, chest, belly, breathing out, belly, chest, nose, go ahead and do that. Long, smooth breaths. Thinking about how you want to feel when we're done with practice today. And when you're ready, we're going to pick the feet up off the floor, place your hands onto your thighs. You'll start with your knees away from your body. Inhale is going to be here. There's a gentle pressure between your thighs and your hands. Inhale, knees away. Exhale, take your knees in towards your chest. Just move with your breath. Inhale, knees away. Exhale, knees come into the chest. We're going to do that a few times with your breath. When you're done with your next exhale, just gently place your feet onto the floor. Feet are about hip width apart, and your arms are down at your sides. And with your breath, again, we're going to inhale. You're going to take your arms up overhead, lift up your hips and your chest. Exhale, arms come down, hips come down. Moving with your breath, inhale, lift. Exhale, return your hips and your arms back to the floor. And again, doing that a few more times with your breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. If it feels uncomfortable to lift your hips, you can just tilt through the pelvis. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale up, exhale down. Beautiful. Now from here, I want you to have your hands along your sides, legs up towards the sky. Actually, we're going to take the arms overhead. Inhale is going to be here with your legs extended up towards the sky, arms overhead. Exhale, knees come in towards the chest, the arms come down to the floor. Inhale up, press your feet towards the ceiling, arms overhead. Exhale, knees towards the chest, arms come down to your side. And again, we're going to do that a few more times. And this next one will be the last one. So as you exhale, take those knees into the chest. Very carefully, take your feet to the floor. We're going to roll over to the side. And you're going to come onto your hands and knees. And so as you situate yourself with your hands just slightly in front of your shoulders, index fingers pointing forward, knees about hip width apart. Long, smooth breaths. You're going to inhale up and exhale down towards the ground. And just moving with your breath, inhaling up, exhaling down. And remember, when you're in tabletop, your lower abdominals are engaged so that you have a flat back. Inhale is up, exhale down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Moving with your breath, not trying to keep time with me or anything. And again, inhale up, exhale down. And then once you come into your child's pose, I want you to just slide your arms around your legs and relax for a moment, noticing your breath and seeing if you can feel your breath in your back body. And then on an inhale, we're going to rise up towards the sky. So now you're on your knees, arms are extended in line with your ears. Inhale is up. Exhale, you're going to take the hands onto the pelvis, the forehead towards the ground. Inhale, sweep your arms forward. Exhale, take your arms onto your pelvis, forehead towards the ground. And again, we're going to do this a few more times. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And this will be our last one. And after you exhale, just releasing your hands, bringing your body up, and we're going to come all the way up to standing. And then once you're standing, feeling your feet on the floor, feet about hip width apart. And the inhale is going to be arms up towards the sky. And exhale, you're going to slowly make your way down into a forward bend. Inhale up. Exhale down. You can also slide your hands up and down your legs if it doesn't feel good to keep your arms in line with your ears. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then once you come up, I want you to bring your hands to your heart center for just a moment. Check in. Notice how you're feeling. Connect with your breath. And we're going to keep your left foot forward, and you're going to slide your right leg back into a nice long stance. So both legs are straight, feet are about hip width apart and about a leg's distance away. Okay, now I want you to pull your feet isometrically towards one another so that you can feel your legs engaged. Notice how it feels in your pelvis. And we're going to start. Inhale is going to be bringing your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, you're going to come down over your leg as far as it feels comfortable. You might have blocks on the floor next to you or have your hands on your leg. Then the next inhale, you're going to bend that front knee and take your elbows out. Exhale here. And then inhale, rise back up towards the sky. Exhale down over your leg with straight legs. Inhale, the knee bends, elbows bend, chest opens. Exhale in this position. And then inhale, straighten the leg and straighten your arms overhead. Exhale over your leg. Inhale, bend the knee and elbows. Exhale here as well. Inhale, rise up. Again, whenever your exhale comes, over your leg. Inhale, bend the knee and the elbows. Exhale here. Inhale, rise up. You're going to do it 2 more times. Exhale over the leg. Inhale, bend the knees and elbows. Exhale here. Inhale, rise up. Last time. Exhale down over your leg. Inhale, bend the knees and the elbows. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. And then we'll step the feet together. So before we do the second side, I just want you to pause for a moment. Notice how you feel. And this time we'll leave the right foot forward. Step back with your left foot. And again, the legs are straight. Feet are hip width apart and a leg's distance. You're going to isometrically pull your legs towards one another. Notice how that feels in your pelvis. Inhale, the arms come up overhead. Legs stay straight as you exhale over your leg. Inhale, that knee bends and your elbows bend. Exhale in this position. Inhale, rise up. Exhale over your straight leg. Inhale, the front knee bends as well as the elbows. You exhale here. Inhale, straighten the legs and the arms. Again, exhale over your leg. You're moving at your own pace with your breath. Inhale, knees and elbows bend. Exhale here. Inhale, rise up 2 more times. Exhale over your leg. Inhale, knee bends, elbows bend. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Last time. Exhale over your leg. Notice how your body's feeling. Inhale, knees and elbows bend, or the knee bends. Exhale here. Inhale, rise up. And again, step your feet together. Take your hands to your heart center. Notice how you're feeling. We're going to slide up and down the legs this time. So taking your hands onto your thighs, inhaling up. Exhaling down over your legs. Inhale up again. And just doing that a few times. This would be considered our counter pose to the previous pose. Now, once you feel good, you're going to come back to center and just for a moment, roll through your shoulders. So inhaling, shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, letting them slide down your back body. You can do both shoulders or one at a time. Noticing how your shoulders are feeling. And then you're going to step your feet a little bit wider than your hips and gently move side to side. When you're complete with that, you're going to bring your feet about hip width apart. Some people like to put a block in between their legs here so that you're pressing in towards to the center with your thighs. So again, with your breath, we're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, like you're sitting into a chair. You could also have your hands on your legs. Inhale up. Exhale, sit down. With your breath, inhale up. Exhale, sit back. 2 more. And then when you're ready, you're going to, again, have your feet a little bit wider than your hips. We're going to come down into a squat. We've done quite a bit of squatting in class. So if you have a blanket close by, you might have it under your heels. You might also have, a block under your bottom. Hands coming to your forehead or your heart center. Gently bringing your chin towards your chest. And you're just relaxing for a moment. Noticing how your body feels, any tension in your back body, inviting it to roll down your back into the earth. I like to think of ducks in water and how the water just rolls off of their feathers back into the water. Now from here, we're going to make our way back to our hands and knees. And this time you're going to have your hands a little bit further in front of your shoulders. And again, you're going to engage those lower abdominals. The inhale, we're going to come forward. Okay, into kind of a cobra pose, and then exhale back into your child's pose. And again, moving with your breath, inhaling forward, exhaling back. And finding a way that this feels comfortable in your body. You might be on your forearms instead of being up on your hands, but just kind of see what feels good. moving with your breath. And this last time when you come back into child's pose, you're going to stay there for a moment. And then we're going to reach the hips over to the right and walk your hands over to the left so that you're getting a nice stretch through your side body. Long, smooth breaths. Making our way back through the center and then taking your second side. So the hips to the left and the arms and hands to the right. And again, you're going to make your way back to the center. And we're going to bring ourselves down onto our back bodies once again. So carefully getting yourself onto your back body. We're going to have the feet on the floor about hip width apart. We're going to switch this a little bit from how we did it at the beginning of the practice. So you're going to inhale, take your left arm up. Your head turns away from the arms, your hips come up in your chest. And then exhale, head back to center, hips down, arm down. Second side, inhale, hips up, chest up, right arm overhead, head turns away from the arm. Exhale, come back to center. And alternating sides, moving with your breath. Inhale is up, exhale, down, head back to center. If it doesn't feel good to turn your head, you don't. And also, if it doesn't feel good to lift the hips, then you might just be tilting through the pelvis. One more time on each side. And when you finish with the right side, I want you to just feel your pelvis on the floor, feel your head and shoulders on the floor, and we're going to take the right knee in towards the chest. And you can hold on to your right knee. You might flex that foot, and we're going to stretch the left leg out. Now, your left foot is flexed and hovering over the ground, and then you're going to take your left hand, reach for your right ankle, and pull that leg across your body. So it's kind of like doing a pigeon prep pose on the ground. Long, smooth breaths. And then very carefully, you're going to bend that left knee and place your right ankle onto the top of the thigh. And then you might have your arms stretched out on the floor, and you're going to very carefully reach that right foot towards the floor on the left side. So the inhale, the knee comes up. Exhale, that foot comes down towards the ground. It may or may not come to the ground. Moving with your breath. Next time you come back to center, we're going to uncross the legs. Connect with your breath. Reach for your left knee. Pull that knee in towards your body. Flex the left foot. Stretch out your right leg and flex that foot and let it hover over the ground. You're still breathing long, smooth breaths. Then we're going to reach the right hand towards the left ankle. Pull that leg across your body. Still breathing. Noticing all the wonderful sensations in your body. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to bend the right knee and place that foot on the floor and your left ankle on the top of the thigh. Stretch your arms out to the side. And then again, you're going to reach that left foot towards the right side of your body. Inhale, center. Exhale as you reach that foot towards the floor. Moving with your breath. And only moving in a way that feels really good. One more time. And when you come back to center, again, you're going to uncross the legs, and this time you're going to take both knees in towards the body. And you might move side to side or front to back, or take your knees in a circular motion. And if you go in a circle, you'll go a few times in each direction. And then you're going to pause for a moment and notice how your body's feeling. And then we're going to stretch both legs up towards the sky and flex your feet. Notice how your legs are feeling. In fact, let's point and flex the feet for just a moment. And then you're going to take your hands and slide them up your legs. So now the inhale is going to be legs away from the body. The exhale, you're going to take your legs towards your body. It may be a very small movement. So inhale, legs away. Exhale, legs come in towards your body. And your pelvis will come up off of the ground a little bit, maybe. Just moving with your breath. Inhale, legs away. Exhale, legs come in towards your body. And the next time that your legs are away from your body, you're just going to bend your knees and again, carefully take your feet down to the floor. We're going to stretch the arms out to the sides again. And this position can be done with your feet off of the ground or your feet on the ground. Inhale, head and knees to the center. Exhale, head and knees in opposite directions. Inhale, back to center with the heads and the knees. Exhale, alternate sides. Moving slowly with your breath. No rush. Taking the time to savor the sensation of your body moving. Now, when you start to feel complete, I want you to take a moment to notice how your body's feeling. And then I'm going to invite you to lay down, find a comfortable position for a short Shavasana. And when we're done with Shavasana, we're going to sit up and do a breathing practice and a short focus practice. So at first, just find a comfortable place for yourself on the ground. Notice that, where you are. What do you have that will help support you? You can put your legs on the wall, on a yoga ball, a folded blanket. Just get yourself comfortable and with your breath. So gentle inhale with the exhale, inviting any tension, any toxins, anything in your body or mind that you want to release, invite them to come out and to float into the ground. Letting go of any tension in your jaw. Releasing the muscles in your face. Allowing your body to be heavy. Om Shri Maha Lakshmi Swaha. Om Shri Maha Lakshmi Swaha. Om Shri Maha Lakshmi Swaha. So as you start to make your way back into your room, into your body, taking a moment to notice how you're feeling. And if your body desires to be on the ground a little bit longer, go ahead and honor that. If you'd like to do a breathing practice, then I invite you to sit on up. And as you do find your seat, you want your spine to be nice and long for breath, blood, and energy flow. Let yourself be heavy in your seat. Make sure your ankles, your feet, your knees are comfortable. You can sit in a chair or lean up against the wall. And the way that this breath works is you're going to breathe in halfway, pause, count to 1, 2, or 3, breathe in a little bit more, pause, count to 1, 2, or 3, and then exhale. And exhale completely. You want to make sure that you're still getting full breath. So inhale halfway, pause, 1, 2, 3, inhale some more, pause, 2, 3, and exhale. And you're going to do that a few times on your own. Inhale, halfway, pause, 2, 3, inhale some more, pause, 2, 3, exhale fully. Again, pause halfway, inhale again, pause, exhale completely. Now, after you complete that exhale, allowing your breath to return to your natural rhythm, inhale and exhale, noticing how your body feels. And your eyes are either closed or you're looking at some non-moving spot on the floor. And I want you to picture some form of light. So it could be a candle burning, it could be a star or the sun, it could be a light bulb. I want you to picture some sort of light. And as you start to picture that light, notice where you feel sensation in your body connected to the light. And try not to think about it too hard. Try to feel. Where do you feel sensation as you picture light? Releasing the light and taking a moment to thank yourself for showing up and for doing the practice. And notice, how your body is feeling. Nice deep breath. And how are you going to keep this feeling as you move into the rest of your day? Namaste.